The man charged with murdering his celebrity parents at their home is set to be arraigned later today in court. Prosecutors say Nick Reiner stabbed his parents, Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife Michele, to death back in December. His arraignment moved to today after his original attorney said he could no longer represent his client, putting the case in the hands of a public defender instead. Joining me now, I have criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor David Gelman. David, it's always good to have you. So as I mentioned, he was represented by Alan Jackson. Famous attorney for representing Karen Reed, Harvey Weinstein, etc. He said, I can no longer handle this case. What do you think we're in for today with a public defender instead?
So, Markie, today I don't think there's going to be too many fireworks. The public defender has to get updated on everything. Now, at an arraignment, they have to do what they call reading the charges. So Nick Reiner will be literally told what he's being charged with, which we all know is murder and other things like that. He's going to enter a plea of not guilty. They're also going to talk about different aspects in the case, like, potential trial dates and also any motions that the defense or the prosecutors are going to be filing in anticipation of a potential trial. But the other thing we really need to look at and make sure everything is good with is the mental health of Nick Reiner. Yeah. Is he going to ask for a mental health evaluation to maybe do an insanity defense? I think that is probably what's going to be happening today.
So we know that he's been taken off suicide watch. You see these drawings that we're playing on the screen here. And that very first hearing, he was wearing this suicide-proof jacket or vest, if you will. But he has been taken off suicide watch. Do you think that we see him plead insanity today, or would that not happen until later?
That won't happen until later. You got to have a mental health evaluation. You need doctors to say that, yeah, he is not stable. He's not mentally healthy here. And then the prosecutor, they also need to have the opportunity to have their own experts also do an evaluation. And maybe if everybody can come together, then great. They can get a not guilty by reason of insanity. But today, I can guarantee all he's going to do is enter a plea of not guilty, waive a reading of any charges, even though they're going to have to read them, and then they'll talk about the next steps in the trial.
I found it interesting, David, that when Alan Jackson, recused himself from the case, if you will, he said, I can't, for reasons that I can't cite, but I will say that the defendant is not guilty under California law. That's what Alan Jackson said. What did he mean by that?
Well, not guilty by reason of California law. I think he's kind of foreshadowing that there is some mental health issue that they're going to have to evaluate and they're going to have to look into. That's the only thing I can think of, because the evidence against Nick Reiner, from what we've been reading, is pretty broad, pretty extensive. So I have a feeling that Alan Jackson, if you read between the tea leaves a little bit, Markie, that's probably where he was looking at.
When do you think this case might head to trial? This is garnering a lot of attention. So many people, he was a beloved Hollywood director. So this is a lot of attention on it. When do you think we'd see this go to trial?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, especially if they do the mental health part. That's going to take some time. And then if the parties agree, there's not even going to be a trial. So you got to also look at it like that. But if there is a trial, you're probably going to be looking at, I'd say, the fall sometime, because right now we're in February. You're going to have different motions that the parties are going to be entering into. They're going to have different dispositions. It's going to take some time. And so fall, if we did have a trial, that's probably the start date.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.